Fundamental steps in securing a mortgage. The first thing, and I'll repeat, the first thing that you need to do as a potential homeowner is to get pre-qualified. That is critical. Reach out to us as a mortgage specialist to get pre-qualified. The pre-qualification process basically will give you a good gauge, one, and not only in how much you qualify for, but also some of the terms and conditions associated with obtaining this dream home. So during the pre-qualification process, we will speak to things such as the rates, fees, terms and conditions, as well as the down payment. And when I speak to fees, it's important for someone to understand how much do I need to inject in this transaction to be able to purchase this new home, right? So we will discuss stuff like the bank processing fees, legal fees, down payment. So that will give you a good gauge in terms of how much I need to budget for to purchase this new home, right? So that's the first step, getting pre-qualified. The second step, once you're pre-qualified, is looking at that dream home, start house hunting. You want to go out there, you want to find something within your budget. We've seen a lot of times where real estate agents reach out to us and customers not pre-qualified. So they're looking at a property and they may not even be able to qualify for it. So that's the second step, finding that dream home. Once it is that you find that home, you want to make sure and reach back out to us, right? Because we want to also understand the details and information pertaining to that house. And we'll go into more details as it relates to some of the things we look for when it is that we're looking at what property can we finance and utilize as security to advance that mortgage, right? So once it is you identify, you reach back out to us and we have that further discussion to make sure that it falls within the bank's risk appetite. The next step will be doing a valuation. And again, later on, I'm sure we will discuss the importance of doing a valuation, but a valuation is critical in the process of purchasing your new home, because the important thing is we want to understand what is the value and other key elements within that valuation that we need to look at to determine how much you could qualify for. Once it is that you complete the valuation, then you proceed to sign the sale agreement. And this is where it becomes a little ticklish, because we've seen a lot of customers come to us and they have already signed that sale agreement before even getting pre-qualified and even up to not doing a valuation, right? So it's important, and that's where we as financial advisors will hold your hand through the process. So signing a sale agreement, once you execute the sale agreement, we start the searches. And searches is basically us engaging an attorney, right? And we have a panel of attorneys who will look at the property, do a full search on the property, ensuring that there are no title issues. The owner, the person who is selling the property, is in fact the legal owner, right? And there's no issues with the property. And they will also advise in additional documents that will be required to finalize the transaction. From there, we will obtain any legal documents as well as any documents that will be required to meet the final conditions of our mortgage. And then once we reach that stage, it's a matter of disbursing the mortgage.